Relating with the ancestors is an absolutely normal thing that every human being on the planet is already doing. Most of us have really just been culturally conditioned into ignoring them and thinking that they're not something separate from us. There are perspectives. They show up in the physical present moment as the way we see the world. So like when we have a perspective shift from seeing things one way to being able to see things an entirely different way, that is like some different ancestors showing up in our energy field, in our space, to like filter our perception of what we're experiencing in the physical world. I like to think that my sense of identity, or the sense of identity that really is the authenticity of who each and every human being is like a blank page. And these ancestral perspectives are like the colors that splatter on the painting or on the page, or even like a clear pane of glass that when the color is on it, it filters what's being perceived through that ancestral perspective, through that color that's there. And culturally, we have been trained to ignore it or just pretend that those colors are us and not really give them any attention. But with ancestral lineage healing, it's been possible for me and so many other people to be able to see those colors that are showing up in our perception of reality, acknowledge what's needed for them if there's been trauma, and to help them heal and detach from the blank page of who we are so they're not so impactful on us. So we're able to really connect again to that sense of clarity that we can have when we look at the world with the perception that isn't necessarily colored and filtered by traumatized ancestral perspectives that are causing problematic, systemic issues in the world. So if this is interesting to you and you want to ask me questions, I love talking about ancestral lineage healing and I can answer questions. I'm in the training with Dr. Daniel Ford to be a practitioner, and I could do one-on-one sessions with people if you're curious about having a guide to hold the space for you to connect with your ancestors. If it feels like it's too much of an overwhelming task to do on your own, I'm training to hold that space for people and guide them. So my link is in the bio. It's therootedwell.life, and I hope to connect with you to help hold the space for you to reconnect with your ancestors so you can have a co-creative life experience with them instead of feeling absent-mindedly impacted by their colors just showing up and absent-mindedly thinking that you are them. When you are not them, you are something that's much more clear, and yeah, there's so much more to you than the limited perspectives of the ancestors when they aren't vibrant and well and loving and light. So yeah, take care.